Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Heavy J. Welcome to the Contemporary Comrades Podcast. Man, we have an interesting one for you all today. So, I was not aware that this happened when this happened, but apparently, Colonial Pipeline Company got hacked, and their systems are offline. Now, if you don't know who Colonial Pipeline Company is, they're the largest supplier of gasoline, diesel fuel, jet fuel, whatever, on the entire East Coast, right? By far. They're probably like the only supplier of gasoline for the East Coast. And apparently they got their shit hacked on Friday. Friday I guess it'd be the 8th. Friday the 8th. So before we get into the article, man, make sure y'all like and subscribe and do all that good shit. Hit the links in the description if you want some merch. Hit the links for the Patreon. We got more fire shit coming as always. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of this, man. This is... Now, before I even read anything, I want to remind you, they haven't restarted their pipelines yet. The United States government just declared a state of emergency to allow truckers to transport gasoline via the roadways instead of the pipelines in 17 states. So this could be a very serious incident, and this is also stemming from a hack, right? Now, I want to remind you all of a video that I made about April 17th. And remember what I said in this video right here? Where I said that everything that the World Economic Forum has a plan for, or does a simulation of, ends up happening? What does that say? A COVID-style cyber attack could be on the horizon. Are you ready? Oh, you don't say. And now what do we have? The second largest hack in 6 months, 8 months? The Solar Winds hack was a large hack. Now you've got this Colonial Pipeline hack. This is also a large hack. Very interesting things going on around at very interesting times. We'll read a little bit of this article here. Basically, it says here, the government declared a state of emergency. 9 p.m. Eastern time, lifting limits on the transport of fuels by road in a bid to keep the gas supply lines open. So I'll quote here from old Psaki herself. The declaration addresses the emergency conditions, creating a need for immediate transportation of gas, diesel, jet fuel, and other refined petroleum products, and provides necessary relief. Actually, that was what the Department of Transportation said. Osaki added that, quote, as the administration works to mitigate potential disruption to supply as a result of Colonial Pipeline incident, the Department of Transportation is taking action today to allow flexibility for truckers in 17 states. So this is an interesting thing here. This is a very, very interesting thing here. So yeah, the Colonial Pipeline carries almost half of the fuel consumed on the East Coast. So we're looking at almost 50% of the fuel on the East Coast is cut off right now. Yeah. Colonial said that it is in the process of restoring service to other laterals and will bring their full system back online only when they believe it's safe to do so, and of course in compliance with the approval of all federal regulations. Blah, blah, blah. Now, I find it interesting that they've gotten hacked. Now, keep in mind, this company, Colonial, I did a little bit of digging. They're also in some hot water, as you can see right here. This article's but less than a month old. They're in some hot water right here because they have a fucking leak in one of their pipelines, and it's leaking into this town for 8 months. It's been leaking into this town since 2020. There is 1.2 million gallons of gas leaking in what is this, Huntersville, North Carolina. Yeah, 8 months ago. There's kids like protesting and shit about this, man. Like this is interesting stuff. All right. Right as, of course, gas prices have jumped up, gas futures have rose 4%, to $2.21 a gallon. That's the highest since 2014, and we remember how bad gas was in 2014. And again, I think Colonial mentioned somewhere down here that There's about 3. They said if you don't hear any news in 3 days, expect the worst, right? And I'm not even really going to say that the worst is going to happen here. Let's hope that they keep in mind, this is a hack with ransomware. All right. Now, if you don't know what ransomware is, it encrypts all your files and doesn't really give you an encryption key. They claim they want cryptocurrency in exchange for the decryption key, which is basically everybody knows it's bullshit, right? So if you get a ransomware hack, all your files are encrypted and basically locked and unusable. And a lot of typical decryptors don't really fix that. So, yeah, if that happens, you're kind of fucked. If you don't have off-site backups, you're fucked. If you don't have cloud backups, you're fucked in that situation, because any drive plugged into the computer will also get encrypted. So all the files on your backup drive will be encrypted too, and that's crippling, quite frankly. So there's nothing to play around with this type of hack. Now, I just find it very interesting because what have we been talking about here recently? We got the World Economic Forum saying there's going to be another cyber attack that's on the scale of COVID, right? Gas prices were already rising. They're already talking about there's going to be shortages of everything. Like there's flour shortages. There's all kinds of shortages of shit now. Inflation's hitting us all at the same time. Now we get a pipeline company gets hacked at the same time. Like I just can't help but think that that what's going on right now is not by happenstance. I can't help but think that what's going on right now is not just some holy shit, I just can't believe all this is happening at one time. It's going right along with the plan. And we talk a lot about that on the live streams. I'm not really gonna get into that too deeply here on this video, but I just want everybody to keep in mind that, hey, gas is not flowing on the East Coast right now. So if you're on the East Coast, about the gas supply is cut in half. All right. It's cut in half right now. And so much so that the government decided to declare a state of emergency to get trucks on the road to deliver gas. So what are you going to see? Remember all that shit people was talking about Texas and how their shit froze up and there was lines everywhere? Guess what? We might be seeing that on the East Coast. There's a big possibility of that. So I hope you all fucking filled your cars up before you got in for the night, because I guarantee you when people see this news on Monday morning, they're going to be filling up all kinds of gas containers and everything like that. You already know how it goes. Now, I don't know, man. Let us know your thoughts about what you think about this, man. This is some wild stuff here, and this company clearly they don't really have their shit together as well. So again, it seems like a perfect storm of fuckery. You know what I mean? So yeah, let us know your thoughts, man. It's Heavy J. It's the comrades. Look, let's stay vigilant, people. This is shit's getting crazy out here right now. All right, let's just stay vigilant and let's you know what I'm saying? Let's think about things critically. But it's Heavy J, it's comrades, and I'm out. Peace.